Hi, today's good person to know is Kevin Roberts. He's executive chairman for Saatchi Saatchi, one of the world's leading creative organizations. And he said, we don't live in a VUCA world, we live in a supervuca world, which is filled with life, hope, ideas, and it's crazy. Kevin said only crazy people can nourish ideas, and I believe that to be true, because how many times has someone said no to an idea? He says it's got to be inspirational, but not to focus so much on return in investment, but return in involvement, because you need to create a movement that people won't just like, but love. Kevin said if you can reframe and disrupt the status quo, you can make anything successful with a little bit of creativity, because every industry is disruptible. But there are 3 questions that you need to know for any idea, and he says what they are in this video. He says, although technology is an enabler, emotions convert, it leads to action. So brands have to think about creating love marks which make them irresistible. So if you have an idea, you need to execute it. Stop assessing and deciding if you should do it. Just go for it. And should it fail, learn and fix it quickly. This is a really inspirational video, so I hope you enjoy it, and thank you for watching.
They told me that we lived in this VUCA world. Have you heard of that? Have you heard of that? VUCA world? Volatile, changing all the time, faster than ever before, uncertain. You know, if anybody thinks they can predict what's going to happen on Monday, good luck, Godspeed, you know, and good luck with that, okay? Because it is so uncertain. It is extremely complex. Nothing is simple. There is no black and white. There is only grey. No matter what purpose you have, what principles you have, what framework you have, man alive, it is extremely ambiguous. Are people with you or against you? Are they competitors? Are they collaborators? Are they all at the same time? I recreated this to be supervuca. Because I'm in advertising, and in advertising everything's somewhere lately super league, super size, super model. Actually the world we live in, creative people, entrepreneurial people, is not this VUCA world, it's a super VUCA world, a world that's vibrant, full of life, full of hope, full of optimism, full of youth, full of ideas. It's a world that is unreal. Because in your world, Mr. Military Man, it used to be force, or power, or resource, or money, or relationships that mattered to change the world. Now, whether you have those or not, forget this developed and developing. That's a very arrogant way of looking at the world. Okay? Today, the only thing you need to change the world is an idea. It's a world, supervuca world, that's crazy. You've got to have ideas, and only crazy people nourish ideas, because ideas are so easily killed by everyone. Okay, by everyone you speak to. The abominable no man is alive and well, waiting to kill your idea. So you've got to be crazy to keep going, because you have to believe. It's an astounding world. You can go, you know, from a student to TV to opening up 2 showrooms in what, a year? That's incredible and fantastic. Everything is accelerating. We're living in what I call the age of now. Forget all this obsession with new. News taken for granted. News, everything's new. Of course it is. We got that. By the time we've heard about it, my kids have already stolen it and they're doing it for free. It's not about attention. Gaining attention is not how you win with a new idea. It's gaining participation that counts. Everybody wants to participate in this world. Everybody wants to get involved. It's a world where information is overrated. We're drowning in this stuff. The winners will be those who understand inspiration, not information. Everything we do should be inspirational. ROI, return on investment, right? Everybody yaps on about it. De Bono once told me, there is no point being brilliant at the wrong thing. And being brilliant at ROI is a waste of time. Be good at it, you'll be right half the time. That's okay, that's good enough. What you need to be with your idea as an entrepreneur is you must figure out how you can get ahead and measure return on involvement. How involved will people be with your idea? Marketing's dead. The whole idea of building brands, sustaining brands, everything's a brand now. It is so tedious, it's nonsensical. It just doesn't matter anymore. Yes, you've got to create awareness. Yes, you've got to have distribution. Yes, you've got to get the pricing right. And so what? That is not the role today. The role today is much bigger than that. The role of the entrepreneur is not to build a brand. It is to create a movement. To create a movement. Something much bigger than a product, than a brand, than a benefit, than an attribute. Create a movement. Apple is not about branding. It's about being part of the Apple movement and everything that stands for that. 4 quick ideas. First thing is you've got to stay in beta. What you need today is to create a culture where you are spawning lots and lots and lots of ideas as a way of life. And you're getting them out there and you're testing them and you're trialing them and you're seeing them. And then 1 or 2 or 3 of them will take fire. Start with a purpose. Start with an idea. Poof. Test it, try it, learn fast, fail fast, fix fast, right? Move ahead with speed. A lot of great ideas, we call them at our place, are ideas that surprise with the obvious. They surprise with the obvious. The dreamers get that revolution happens just 2 or 3 degrees away from the normal. If you can disrupt, reframe, and just move the needle, you can make anything interesting with a little bit of creativity and a bit of an idea. Netflix has just reframed the whole future of television. So look to reframe and disrupt any category. Every single category is now disruptible. Uber is the biggest car company in the world, doesn't own a single car. Airbnb is cleaning out the hotel industry, doesn't even have a hotel room. The biggest retailer in the world, Amazon, doesn't even have a store. So look at eliminating, look at reframing. Entrepreneurs ask 3 questions of any idea. You don't need to do a lot of research. The ideas that the entrepreneurs ask, when they see an idea, when they see an ad, when they see a communication, do I want to see it again? Most of the stuff you never want to see again, you never want to hear about it again. Then the next question they ask is, do I want to share it? Because if you see anything useful here today, you'll be sharing it as we speak. And the third question you ask is, do I want to participate in it? Do I want to get involved in it? Do I actually want to be in it? Second idea is that we've got to move away from likes to loves, because likes is simply not good enough. Information, hard way, all that stuff's important because they enable, but it's emotion that converts. It is not IQ that is the competitive advantage, it is EQ. How emotionally empathetic are we in touch with the way the world is going? The difference between rational thinking and emotional thinking. Rational thinking leads to conclusion, whereas emotional thinking leads to something else. Emotional thinking leads to action. And if you're an entrepreneur, you're in the action business. Your job is to sell more stuff. Just building a brand isn't enough. Okay, brands are built on respect, trust, distribution, and so is every other competitor. You've got to create not a brand, a love mark. Okay, love mark's a book that I wrote a time ago. Love marks are built on respect and the deepest emotion of all, love. Love marks create loyalty beyond reason, beyond price, beyond attribute, beyond benefit, beyond the rational. If what you have is not irreplaceable, but irresistible. That's what Uber, for instance, is becoming. It is, once you've tried it, irresistible. The secret to building your brand and taking it into a love mark is to add 3 things into your offering. You'll become irresistible. Those 3 things are mystery, sensuality, and intimacy. Mystery. The more we know about something, the less interesting it becomes. Sensuality, we think and feel the world in 5 senses. What consumers say, knowing what they do is okay, but figuring out how they feel is the mark of a great entrepreneur. The heroes of the 21st century will be the storytellers. He was wrong. They will be the story sharers. Nobody wants to be told a story now. That's not how TV works. It's not how any social medium works. It's not even how your kids want to listen to stories anymore. They want to be involved in the story. They want to share it. They want to have a point of view. So we must find ways to share our stories, to have experiences, to invite everyone to come in and see and to experience it and to talk to us and with us, to listen and so on. So think about story sharing. Storytelling is no longer good enough. Story, if it's powerful enough, will get shared and people will want to be in it. We did a lot of work on seeing what leaders do. Leaders only have 3 tasks. You're leading your business, you're leading your idea. Leaders only have 3 things to do. They assess, they decide, they execute. In a VUCA world, they are just getting outflanked because competitors are executing. Strategy is no longer the killer app. The killer app is ability to change plan fast for a better plan. Fail fast, learn fast, fix fast. And the important thing about that is not the failing part, obviously, it's the learning and the fixing.
I learned a lot from Kevin's talk because I was of the view that you should only really focus on one project at a time because it just takes up so much energy and passion, and that's where your focus should be. But Kevin said that you should work on a lot of small projects and see where you go from there. So I hope you enjoy this video. Please subscribe to see more, and thank you for watching.